definitely the insurance company is going to go based on the value of the car.
Right.
Okay? So let's say, for example, the value of the car at the moment is $35,000. Okay, we have a 2014.
Lexus IS350. Yup.
So technically, you're looking at $35,000. Okay,
Right.
that's the value of the car.
Mhm.
So we're talking of a lot of exposure. Okay, do you know that? Let's say as soon as you leave, okay, if you have an accident, well, let's forget about an accident. As soon as you leave, let's say if your vehicle's stolen, the insurance company is responsible to cover the $35,000.
Right,
Okay,
of course.
you're just gonna pay the $1,000 deductible. So technically, you'll pay $1,000, and they'll pay the
$34,000.
difference, which is $34,000. Okay, so we're talking of a lot of exposure. Okay, so the majority of the companies are going to give you something adequate for the $35,000. Does that make sense?
Right.
They don't want to lose money. I know you're looking for roughly 110, 120, you know, and it would be great finding 110 or 120, but unfortunately, the value of the car doesn't allow any insurance company to offer you something that low. Okay, the lowest monthly payment is the $195. I don't have anything cheaper. Now, let's say, for example,
Mhm.
if you had a vehicle that was, let's say, for example, 2014 Camry, for example,
Right.
then we're talking of the value of the car roughly around 25,000. Okay, roughly, maybe a little bit more, but roughly around 25,000. So that's $10,000 less.
Right.
Just to give you an idea, for this type of situation, we are looking at monthly payments of $135. And then on top of that, a Camry, the parts are a lot less expensive. A Lexus, an insurance company knows that a Lexus is a luxury car.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So your monthly payment is going to be based on the value of the car. Now, you need comp and collision. So it covers vandalism, it covers fire, it covers theft. Okay, so if your vehicle encounters any of these situations, then the insurance company is going to be responsible to cover those $35,000.
Okay.
Now let's imagine we find something roughly 140 to 150. Okay, and you're happy making your payments of 140 to 150. You have an accident. The insurance company is going to tell you, Ignacio, we're only going to cover 60% of the car, or 60% of the damages, because your monthly payment is less than what it should be. What would you say?
It's preposterous.
Okay, you're going to be
Angry,
upset.
of course.
Okay, you're going to tell them, well, you should have given me the right price.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it doesn't really matter how much you were paying, because we're talking of thousands of dollars. So at that moment, you're gonna tell us, look, I would have paid the additional $40. Does that make sense? Because that's what everyone says.
Right.
Everyone, whenever they're in a situation, okay, maybe an unexpected situation, then the cost is no longer a problem. The cost is a problem today because you're looking for the lowest price. Does that
Right.
make sense?
Yeah, of course.
So $195 will give you what you need. Okay, we'll give you coverage for those $35,000 for the Lexus that you have. Okay, anything under the $195 would mean a different vehicle, a different value of the car. Okay, different model, different year. So if you come back, let's say, if you don't want to pay the $195, maybe you should just take the car back. I mean, I know you're not going to do that, and get another car with a value under 30, let's say, and then you may qualify for something under 150. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, I had a customer the other day.
Mhm.
He had a he had a brand new truck. Okay, 2015. It was a Tundra. Okay. The value of the car was roughly around the same as your vehicle, 35. Okay.
Okay.
They were complaining because they also had a Tacoma before. Okay, they had a 2015 Tacoma. It's still a Toyota. Okay,
Yeah,
now
it's-
the value of the car was
Mhm.
roughly around 28,000.
Okay.
So technically, he purchased a vehicle about $8,000 more. Okay, his monthly payment went up $40 more, and he was upset. So I told him, look, if you don't want to pay the difference, you should have kept a Tundra instead of a Tacoma instead of a Tundra. Okay, because the value is completely different. Okay, and after a couple minutes, he understood the concept that the higher the value of a car, the more you're going to pay.
Okay.
Okay, so let me run the information so we can continue, but definitely the $195 is the lowest possible monthly payment for you.
Okay.
Okay?